Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Derek. Welcome to Men of the Den, and this is Monday.
Yay!
Everybody, welcome to another week at the Den. We really hope you enjoyed the languages week. The last few weeks have been super fun. And now we're back to question and answer week, where you ask and we answer. So before we go heavy into our answers for your questions, we had a few shout outs. Nate Horner, because you asked for a shout out. You get a shout out for Nate Horner out in Belfast, UK. Yes.
You get a shout out. You get a shout out. Everybody gets a shout out.
I also want to send out shout out to a dear friend of ours who's on his way to the UK right now, Chester Beltowski. We hope you have an amazing trip while you're there, and hopefully we see you next year.
Mm-hmm.
Jason White from Ottawa asked, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
This is tough because I've got two answers for that question, and I can't really pick between them. So I think I've kind of said this many times before, but my two places are probably Australia and UK. I would kind of live in either country. If I was able to get a job in either country that paid decent and I could support us off of, absolutely. Australia or the UK. I mean, for obvious reasons. The UK has I have a lot of friends in the UK, and there's a lot of stuff up there that really appeals to me. And then Australia obviously has Spencer and Luke and Rich, and so I've already got a lot of friends up there that I think a lot of, and yeah, it's warm there most of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely between those two countries.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Myself, somewhere warm, preferably. Somewhere with a large arts community and a major music scene.
Somewhere with lots of spiders.
So not Australia. I would have to say probably California, LA, San Francisco area would be ideal for me.
Jason also asks, if you could have any profession in the world, what would it be?
Rock star.
I knew you were going to say that.
Although you can't just apply to be a rock star. There's a lot of work. It's a long, hard road. Preferably this one. Doing the Den, I would really love to do. I would love to get somewhere involved in entertainment and just making people happy.
Okay. Mine is going to be a little different.
Yeah.
My preference would be, honestly, this is going to sound weird at first, but you'll understand why.
Yeah.
If I had my way, I'd win the lottery tomorrow and be able to start a non-profit charity that I could work for part-time or full-time. I would honestly like to be able to give back to people, and I would like that to be my full-time job if money weren't an object, an issue.
Again, this was also asked by Jason. I know you guys already touched on the Hometowns week. What are some of the favorite things about your hometown, specifically within your gay community? Halifax is really, you're going to meet the friendliest people. Every town is going to tell you they're going to meet the friendliest people in the world there. You really feel the hospitality here in Halifax. I really love how green the place is. Like, you go almost every other block you go on, there's some sort of green space. We're here in Victoria Park right now, where you see the Robbie Burns statue from a previous scavenger hunt. And the people here are generally friendly. The people here, and it's part of my favorite thing about the local gay community as well. We had clips of Pride Week. You still have them on your phone, I think, Greg?
I think I might have deleted them.
Well, we had clips from the local Pride Parade. And that way you can really see how the community really bands together over Pride. And that's what my favorite thing about the gay community here is it's not exclusive. It's everybody is involved.
Yeah. So Jason also asks, what are your favorite foods? For me, that's an easy one. I'm a big rice fanatic. The rule of thumb in our house is if it's a rice dish, I'm cooking it. If it's a pasta dish, Derek's cooking it. So, yeah.
Another favorite thing of Halifax is the amount of restaurants that's here.
Oh.
And there's all kinds of trends. Like, we just went through the gourmet burger trend here, and I may as well just be Jughead. I love my burgers. There's anywhere in any corner you can go get a gourmet burger. You can get sushi all over Halifax. And most importantly, there's also pizza spots every corner. My favorite food, definitely pizza.
So the next question comes from Superfan Clinton. So Clinton asks, What is the hardest thing about being in a long-term relationship?
What is it, Greg?
I will answer this one. So, for me, when you first get in a
Be
relationship,
careful.
no, when you first get in a relationship, there's things that you find cute about the other person, faults that you find cute. 5 years later, those same faults aren't so cute anymore. They can start to be a little annoying. And I know it's the same for both of us. We both have our faults that
Call me annoying.
we may have found cute in the beginning. I mean, you deal with them. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something you learn to live with. You learn to live with the other person's faults, so to speak. What do you think, Derek? Do you agree with that? I'm going to go with that look, saying that he agrees.
Clinton also asks, what are 2 items that you've taken off of your bucket list? And what are 2 items that are still on your bucket list?
This is a really tough
That's
one.
a tough one.
Okay, so things I've done on my bucket list. So the den falls under one of the things that I've done on my bucket list. One of my big things was I always wanted to get my voice out there and be a voice to help people. And I feel in some ways the den has done that based on some of the comments we've got. So I consider that a win on my bucket list. Starting to travel. I never traveled on a plane until about 3 years ago when we went on our first trip to the Dominican together. So traveling is now moved up on my bucket list as something that I've done. Although there's other places I want to travel that are going to be in the future on my bucket list. As earlier I mentioned, UK and Australia being 2 of those places. So that would be something that's still on my bucket list. And I think at some point I would like to devote more of my time to charity as well. So that is also on the bucket list.
All right, so Kevin Justin from New Brunswick asks, how did the concept of the den start? Now, we came in late in the game, so we're going to leave that to the boys later in the week to answer him fully. I know Will had an idea where he wanted to get a bear talk show, but the other boys who are one of the better members of the den will be able to answer that clearer for you.
They all had input on the start of the page, so they're probably the better ones to ask this question. So we'll leave that one for them. Okay, so Jeremy Doucette asks.
Hornet on the camera.
Just a sec. There's a hornet on the camera. There we go. Jeremy Doucette asks, what embarrassing laundry stories? So he wants to know our most embarrassing laundry story. Now, I'm going to leave Derek with this one because, to be completely honest, since we've been together, I rarely do laundry. He's the laundry go-to guy.
We'll go back to annoying faults. All right, so there's 2 stories. One, I'll be short and quick on this one. It's kind of like one of those traumatic childhood experiences, actually. Mom accidentally put in a red shirt with white laundry and got my underwear all pink. Now, normally wouldn't have been a problem, except my brother being a jerk older brother, as they all are, decided he wanted to tell the entire school, and I never heard the end of it. Even into high school, almost 10 years later, I said, I heard you had the pink underwear. It's like, get over it. But it's not really embarrassing. It's funny now when I look back at it, but it's not too bad. More recently, there was one day we had to wash some of our, would you call them delicates?
Delicates. Let's just call them. Anyway.
And I went down to the laundry room to go check there, and someone was taking them out of the dryer as I walked in and started folding them. I was just no eye contact. Now they're mine. Yeah. Question also from comedian Jeremy Doucette. And who do you want to see in RuPaul's Drag Race AllStars 2?
All right.
You start?
Yeah, so I think Ginger Minge, Katya, from last season before that. That's a tough one.
There's so many. Season 6 was so phenomenal.
Wow, that's super tough.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 I can think of right off the top of my head that I'd like to see in the new season.
Yeah. From season 7, I'm going to go Katya. I agree with Katya. You're going to hate me for this. I might have to say Trixie Mattel.
I'm gonna pinch his nipples for that. There you go.
I think she might deserve a third chance because I do like Trixie.
Trixie, I do like Trixie,
Yeah.
so I can't really say too much.
From season 6, I would hope for April Carry On. No?
No.
And I would love to see Adora come back.
No.
No?
No.
No?
I like me some Courtney Act.
Okay. Who else would you pick in season 6?
Ooh. Darian Lake. No. Nobody wants to see Darian Lake. Season 6 is a tough one for me. I don't know. There was only a few stand-ups in that season for me.
Season 5, I would like to see Detox in Alaska.
I would definitely say Detox. I like Detox. I wasn't a big Alaska fan.
Okay. What about some of the older ones? Baby Willem?
Willem's definitely top on my list.
Yeah.
I know she doesn't have a lot to do with World of Wonder now because of her graceful exit from the show. But I'm hoping that they'll get over that and bring Willem in.
Yeah. What if you could bring another one of the older ones?
Bam!
Alexis? She was already back from AllStars.
Well, I want her back again. Bam!
Maybe we should give Shangela a third shot.
No. There's a hornet.
That was our Q&A week. I hope you enjoyed the answers, and let's see what the other boys answer these questions next week. Again, like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Down road to 1,000. We're just a few people away from this, so keep sharing this blog.
Keep sharing the crap out of it, as usual. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button. Doesn't take that long.
Remember,
we love you for it.
I promised my left nipple, guys.
I'll promise to come to each and every one. Never mind.
Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great one.